Something massive is unfolding inside the Zebec ecosystem: privacy upgrades, global payroll expansion, and a mysterious December 17th event that has the entire community buzzing. And after seeing today's posts, I'm convinced we might be watching the early stages of a real PayFi explosion. So let's start with this interesting post from Zebec Network because it sets the foundation for everything else that follows. As you can see in this announcement on screen, Zebec Network reveals its new integration with GhostWareOS to deliver private, on-chain settlement for Solana stablecoins. They're adding private routing, encrypted relays, and wallet-level metadata protection straight into their settlement layer. That means payments on Solana, which are already insanely fast, now get a powerful privacy shield. And honestly, that has been one of the few weaknesses critics always bring up when they talk about Solana. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Gold Rush, and you're watching Gold Rush Crypto Daily, the place where news meets energy and where the crypto community stays fired up every single day. If you're new here, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Now, back to the GhostWare integration. Zebec's origin story is actually important context here. Founded in 2021 and backed by $15 million from Solana Ventures, Zebec pioneered streaming payroll on Solana. They process thousands of enterprise flows, and honestly they've built real infrastructure. GhostWareOS, launched in 2025, focuses on modular privacy without slowing down high-throughput chains. And that combination, well, it solves the exact privacy gap Solana skeptics use as a talking point. Yes, the tokens dipped on announcement day, ZBCN down around 5% and Ghost down 24%, but that's classic sell the news behavior during a volatile market. Fundamentally, privacy plus instant settlement is a massive unlock for global finance. Now let's jump to this attention-grabbing post from ZBCN Man, because this one has the community fired up. He's pointing to a Coinbase promotional image for a system update livestream scheduled for December 17th at 2 p.m. Pacific, and he's suggesting, with maximum enthusiasm, that we might see a ZBCN listing on that exact date. On screen, you'll see the image he's referring to. Coinbase is teasing something big, and naturally, everyone in the Solana ecosystem is trying to guess what it is. To be 100% clear, there is no official confirmation that ZBCN is being added to Coinbase. But, crypto communities love puzzle solving. ZBCN Man also claims Coinbase has been accumulating the token, though that's unverified. And honestly, speculation like this is part of the culture. When Coinbase posts anything vague, the market goes into detective mode. Some think the livestream is about prediction markets. Others think it's an expansion of the base ecosystem. And a lot of ZBCN supporters think this is finally the moment their token gets recognized. My personal take? Even if the event has nothing to do with Zebec, the fact that people are connecting the dots shows how much momentum this ecosystem has right now. And, if a listing ever happens, history shows what that can do. Tokens have gone vertical overnight from Coinbase announcements alone. If you're getting excited hearing this, drop a comment below after the video and let me know your thoughts on the December 17th speculation. Before we hit the next big post, make sure you subscribe and activate all notifications. I drop daily videos, and you do not want to miss the next one because things are heating up across the board. Now let's switch to one of the most eye-opening posts in today's lineup. This massive breakdown from Captain Zach. This one dives into the partnership between Zebec and Stellar, and he explains it in a way that finally shows how big this actually is. As you can see on screen, he says this collaboration isn't just another partnership. It's the moment global on-chain payroll becomes real. Stellar brings instant, near-zero-cost cross-border settlement. They're already connected to real-world rails. They speak ISO 20022, the same standardized language banks use. That compatibility matters because it enables integration with Swift, FedNow, Visa, MasterCard. All the giants. That's infrastructure most crypto networks can't even dream of accessing without years of negotiation. Zebec, on the other hand, brings streaming real-time payroll. With this partnership, they can instantly move stablecoins like USDC or RLUSD to workers in more than 100 countries in seconds rather than days. Captain Zach points out that enterprises get instant regulatory credibility because Stellar already built the compliance backbone, and Soraban smart contracts give Zebec programmable tools to automate payroll, taxes, compliance, and onboarding. Then look at this list he highlights on screen: MoneyGram, Circle, PayPal, Stripe, and DTCC. These are not tiny startups. These are giant financial corridors, and Stellar already has the pipes running. ZBCN essentially gains access to those rails, which is a huge credibility booster. This is the kind of partnership where 1 + 1 = 100. Stellar becomes the compliant highway, Zebec becomes the programmable payment engine running on top. Next up is this post from the Cryptic Wolf, who highlights the Zebec partnership with Dash, and although his message is short, the impact behind it is huge. On screen, you'll see he calls it a win for Zebec and the privacy community. Dash brings privacy-preserving instant payments. Zebec is integrating Dash into their silver and carbon debit cards, plus an upcoming Dash-branded card. That means real users can spend Dash globally, in seconds, privately, and with full self-custody until the moment of purchase. Dash users get new utility. Zebec users get access to privacy-enhanced spending options. And both projects move closer to delivering crypto that actually works for everyday transactions. People always say, we need real adoption, and this is exactly what adoption looks like. Crypto you can swipe, tap, or use online without friction. Now let's look at the final post from Zebec Network, and it ties everything together. On screen, you'll see them saying the global payroll system is being rebuilt in real time. They share a visual showing companies, workers, and families sending and receiving funds instantly across borders. And this is not theory. Zebec is already pushing around $500 million in annual volume with more than 250 enterprise clients. That's actual adoption. When you line up all the updates we covered today, GhostWare Privacy Stellar's cross-border rails, Dash integration community hype, and the December 17th speculation, you start seeing why so many people think ZBCN is positioned for major growth. This ecosystem is stitching together privacy, compliance, global settlement, and real spending in a way that most crypto projects simply aren't doing. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind everyone that nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research, always check sources, and never invest more than you're willing to risk. If you enjoyed today's energy, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and watch another video on the channel right after this one. This is Gold Rush, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.